My dear friends, there comes a point in life when silence says more than words ever could. When you stop explaining, stop chasing, stop trying to prove your worth to people who never valued it in the first place. That's not pride, that's peace. Because the truth is, self-respect isn't built by what people say about you, it's built by what you stop tolerating. Buddha once said, "You yourself, as much as anyone in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection." But today, most people forget that. We live in a time where people beg for attention, chase approval, and apologize for being themselves. We fear being alone so much that we settle for being disrespected. But Buddha's wisdom reminds us, peace begins when self-respect starts. Here are the 5 laws of self-respect that needs to be followed in our life to deserve a peaceful life. 1. If someone disrespects you, don't entertain them. When people talk down to you, gossip about you, or make you feel small, it's not your job to fix their behavior. Your silence is not weakness, it's a boundary. Buddha taught, whatever you think, you become. Whatever you tolerate, you allow. If you keep allowing disrespect, it becomes your normal. So choose distance over disrespect. 2. If someone doubts your worth, don't convince them. There was once a monk who approached Buddha and said, "Master, they say I am useless, that I will never achieve anything." Buddha smiled and asked, "If someone gives you a gift and you refuse to take it, who does the gift belong to?" The monk replied, "To the one who offered it." "Exactly," said Buddha. "Then refuse to accept their words and they will return to where they came from." You don't need to convince anyone of your worth, just refuse their judgment. 3. If someone uses your kindness, don't excuse them. Kindness is a strength, not a weakness. But when people mistake it for permission to take advantage of you, that's when you must draw a line. Buddha said, compassion must be balanced with wisdom. Helping someone who keeps hurting you is not kindness, it's self-neglect. Be kind, but not at the cost of your peace. 4. If someone drains your peace, don't stay near them. There was once a man who carried a heavy bag of stones wherever he went. When Buddha saw him, he asked, "Why do you carry this weight?" The man said, "Because I don't know where to put it down." Buddha replied, "Then learn to let go. The ground has been waiting." People who drain your peace are those stones. You can keep carrying them, or you can finally put them down. The choice is yours. 5. If someone forgets your value, don't remind them. True love and respect never need reminders. If someone forgets your worth, your absence will teach them what your presence once gave freely. Buddha taught, no one saves us but ourselves. When you choose yourself, you teach the world how to treat you. Most of our pain comes not from others, but from what we keep allowing. We say yes when we want to say no. We stay when our soul is begging us to leave. We explain ourselves to people who don't even listen. The modern world tells us that love means never giving up on people. But real love also means not giving up on yourself. Sometimes walking away is not hate, it's healing. Sometimes silence isn't revenge, it's self-respect. Remember, self-respect is not about building walls. It's about building doors that only peace can enter through. Buddha once told his disciples, "A man who conquers himself is greater than one who conquers 1,000 men in battle." That's what self-respect truly is. Conquering the weakness that makes you beg for love, the fear that makes you stay where you don't belong, and the habit of explaining your worth to those who'll never see it. When you master that, you don't lose people, you lose noise. And in that quiet, you finally find peace. Because self-respect isn't about ego, it's about energy. When you finally learn to stop explaining, chasing, or fixing, you start healing. Remember, the moment you stop chasing validation, you start healing. This is your reminder to choose yourself first, not out of ego, but out of love. So remember, don't explain, don't chase, don't beg. If it costs your peace, it's too expensive. Choose yourself, not out of pride, but out of love. If this message touched your heart, type, "I choose peace." Follow for more stories and truths that awaken your soul.